Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. Last video for tonight. Do a news video, a mega news video. We're going to start with some of that good old wrestling. Start off here, so NBC confirms that all Saturday night's main event shows will now stream on Peacock going forward. And this includes the show for John Cena's retirement match. Spare me matches showing in full, especially Cena's retirement match. I'm still bummed it won't happen at a premium live event, but at least his final match is not going to be fully during like commercials. So ESPN today, they now removed the AEW tab from their professional wrestling section on their official website, which, you know, makes sense since WWE's having their pay-per-views now on the ESPN. I would say it's pathetic, but, I mean, WWE's on ESPN. So this is announced. NBC confirms John Cena's retirement match will take place on Saturday night's main event on Saturday, December 13th, 2025. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I feel like it's a bit disrespectful. His last match should be on a PLE. 25 years of dedication to retire on a really glorified house show, because that's what these really are glorified house shows. But I will say, the last 30 minutes needs to be commercial free. But it's not a strange date, you know. It's in Boston, so it's what it is, man. Peacock has worked out a deal with WWE to include no main roster programming to stream on the NBC Universal digital platform. Details are expected to be announced soon. So I'd say it's a W. They used to be so simple, $9.99 on the WWE Network. But it's just like, they're on every network, like Netflix, Peacock. It's everywhere. Like, it's hard for me to keep up with this shit. It's like, am I going to have to subscribe to every service? I mean, I have Peacock and I'm expecting the pay-per-views to stay on there. Nope. Because Clash in Paris will officially be the final PLE to air on Peacock in the US. It's just like, they're going to ESPN early. It's like, how am I supposed to keep up with this shit? You're going everywhere, network to network to network. It's just hard for me to keep up. Peacock is 10 times better than any ESPN platform. I thought it was such a horrible decision by WWE, dude. We are not paying $30 fucking for pay-per-views. I thought the ESPN deal wasn't until next year. I guess they decided, nope, we're gonna have it early. Peacock is 10 times better than ESPN. Man, we didn't know how good we had it with the $9.99. $9.99. I'm just gonna watch on streaming sites, dude. Like, fuck paying $30. Or I think I might get it free just because I have Spectrum, and so I have cable. So I'm sure I'll have it free, but for most of you, you're probably not gonna want to pay $30. So WWE WrestlePalooza and AEW All Out will officially be going head-to-head next month. This marks the first time that an AEW pay-per-view will go against a WWE pay-per-view. That's why I hate when WWE does this. I know it's business, but I hate when they do this because it causes unnecessary drama on social media, which I know they look at. They do. They say they don't care, but they look. But all WWE cares about is 2025 is money. They don't care about anything else, because if they care, the shows would feel more with more joy and more life if they cared about it. But the only thing they care about is running AEW to the ground, and they don't care how good or bad their shows are. So ESPN and WWE officially announced that PLEs will debut on ESPN platforms beginning September 20th, 2025, earlier than previously announced. Man, got to rake in on the Cena farewell tour, right? Man, imagine if you're getting a Peacock, renewing it, and then you see this. Yeah, good luck when your monthly viewership drops. Paying $30, $40 or whatever it is for a fucking pay-per-view where there's like 5 matches. WWE's officially announced WrestlePalooza for Saturday, September 20th, 2025 in Indianapolis, streaming on ESPN. John Cena names the audience his biggest rival. He says he likes anime, and the last one he watched was Fist of the North Star. Holy. Never thought I would hear John Cena watching anime. Never thought I would hear that. 4 years ago today, CM Punk arrived in AEW, and John Cena, why he's the greatest of all time, because I say so. I also say winners write the history books. Currently I'm winning, so I'm writing history. I'm the greatest of all time because I said so. But yeah, that's all the wrestling news. Let's move on here to NFL. Some football. So the 49ers are trading for Chiefs wide receiver Sky Moore. What a day of trades. Bunch of mid. So the Browns are trading defensive tackle Jawan Briggs and 2026 7th round pick to the Jets in exchange for a 2026 6th round pick. Rob Gronkowski, he plans on signing a one-day contract with the New England Patriots to retire a Patriot. So the Commanders could be willing to absorb some of Brian Robinson Jr.'s salary in order to facilitate a trade. The Raiders are considered the front-runners for Bengals superstar pass rusher Trey Hendrickson, an NFL executive told at Hondo Carpenter. Him and Max Crosby would be an insane duo if that happened. I don't think it'll happen, though. The Vikings, Jets, 49ers, rumors, they are all monitoring the wide receiver market. Ryan Clark calls out the Bengals defense for wasting some of Joe Burrow's prime years, which they are. So, right tackle for the Falcons, he was recently got a 2-year, $30 million extension, was carted off the practice field today with a leg injury. Any more news here? The Vikings are sniffing around their wide receiver market for a potential addition per Tom Pelissero. And that's see what we got from him. Schefter here, Devon Bailey from the Broncos to the Saints for a 4th and 7th round pick. So they added him, Devon Bailey. Vikings are trading defensive tackle Harrison Phillips in a 2027 7th rounder to the Jets in exchange for a 2026 6th and a 2027 6th round pick. Demarcus Robinson for the 49ers has been suspended 3 games for the substance abuse policy. Micah Parsons, Brian Schottenheimer addressed the availability. He said, I feel good with Micah. We'll be out there against the Eagles. Lamar Jackson left Wednesday's practice with what appeared to be right wrist hand injury. So kind of an injury to monitor. He just got his foot stepped on though, and he's fine. But Jerry Sneed passed his physical yesterday. But yeah, it's all for the NFL. So we'll talk about some NBA news here a little bit of news. The Miami Heat are willing to trade Terry Rozier for, end quote, just about anything, per Ethan J. Skolnick. They're so damn bad to get rid of him, man. They gave an unprotected first-round pick for this guy, by the way. Man, just about anything's crazy. John Wall, retired. Kentucky legend right there, John Wall, man. Can you teach me how to ducky? Why? Because all the bitches love me. He was so good before all the injuries, man. Chicago Bulls have offered Josh Giddey a long-term contract worth around $20 million per season. If he doesn't take that, he's stupid. Draymond Green fired back Alperen Sengun. he said, end quote, that's a tough thing to say after you lose. You have to win stuff like that. And he also said, hold that L. So he fired back at April Shingdoon after, he said, after April Shingdoon said, oh yeah, they foul a lot. Which I thought was kind of salty after Warriors being in the postseason, but whatever. That's all the NBA, really. Right, let's get some of that good old Nascar in the video here. So Timmy Hill will make his first Cup start of 2025 for Garage 66 at Darlington, the Intimidator. So, purse money for Daytona, Cup $9 million, and Xfinity $1 million. So, Ben Kennedy said some shit today, said a lot of stuff. He said the survey showed 70% of the fans and 80% of fans aged 18 to 34 wanted North Wilkesboro to have a points race. Since when do they care what the fans want? If they cared, quote, cared what the fans wanted, we would have a different playoff format. Oh, but now they want to talk about the surveys. We get a survey on the 18 to 34 about wanting full season points. I don't trust anything NASCAR says. Ben Kennedy says, end quote, more than likely the All-Star race at Dover will be a day race. A day race. No shit, there's no lights. He said the move was to give Dover an event where it wasn't as hot. February, March, April, May, it could still be a points race. Not a fucking All-Star. More than likely. Well, no shit. Also, he said not to take the playoff listing and round designations on the announcement as a confirmation that the playoff format won't change, but they also want to take the time to make sure they get the playoff format right. To get it right. You said the same shit in January. It's August. It's what? In the middle of near the end of August. Shouldn't take this fucking long. So the Daytona schedule. Go over it again. Friday, 3 on the CWF Xfinity Qual, 5:05 True TV Cup Qual, 7 on the CW Pre-Race, 7:30 Xfinity Race, 30, 30, 40 stage lengths. It's going to be an 87% chance of rain the day, 50 at night. Saturday, 7 on NBC Pre-Race, 7:30 on NBC Cup Race, 35, 60, 65 stage lengths. 80s, 70% chance of rain during the day, 40% at night. And yes, Daytona has lights for anybody asks. We'll see if we get any racing. But I'm not going to get my hopes too high because it's Daytona. But the green flag time's on schedule if it happens. 7:40 on the CW. And from Friday, Saturday, NBC 7:55. If it doesn't rain, that's your current schedule times, but who knows at this point. So while Pocono won't have a truck race, it will have an ARCA race on the Friday of its race weekend. Oh man, so that's fantastic, Bob. So, some of the 2026 trucks, major changes to the schedule: St. Petersburg during the IndyCar weekend, Dover and San Diego now, replacing Vegas, Spring, Martinsville, and Pocono. Darlington's moved to the spring, Kansas has moved to the fall, and Homestead will be the finale. And Michigan can't get all 3 series. Man, also, there's like 5 road courses for the truck series. Yes, 5 fucking road courses. Atlanta says it's Sunday, July 12th Cup race will be a night race. There's a W. So the Cup schedule major changes is San Diego, Chicago replaces Mexico City, Chicago Streets. Dover All-Star in May, North Wilkesboro Points Race, Watkins Glen on Mother's Day weekend, Phoenix out of the first race, the semifinal round. Homestead Championship race. Soon playoff format's the same, but who knows. Rey Mysterio will give the command to start the engines for the Cup race Saturday night at Daytona, and Flajay Johnson will wait the green flag. But yeah, it's all the news, man. Wrestling, NFL, NBA, NASCAR. So, yeah, that's really all I say here. So, until next time, have a lot. Peace, and have a good night. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.